So a long time ago, I didn't think I should invest, or I don't even know how to invest, right? So I wanted to make this video to like break your limiting beliefs on you shouldn't invest yourself, just do it yourself, right? There's such a large group of people who think like investing in yourself is just a waste of money, or you don't really need it, you can just figure it out yourself. And for most of the time, sure, bro. Like, come on, figure it out yourself. Like, if you have a broken motorcycle, just fix it yourself. If you have an IKEA like table, build it up yourself, bro. You know, you don't need a course or anything like that yourself. Or maybe a YouTube video, but other than that, it's like do it yourself, and I understand that. But then there's also these like people who say, "Oh, when you wanna invest in like currency, I'll just ask my parents," or they're just trying to get something for free, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to spend money. When they want to like build a good physique in the gym, they say, "Bro, I don't need a coach. I don't need a course. I don't need anything. I'll just rip it and go." And and that's like good advice for that one guy who is too lazy to go to the gym anyway. Like, he doesn't need to overthink. He shouldn't overthink. Just go to the gym, right? That's just the first step. But then these people who think, okay, just keep on like going, you'll just work it out. Literally, they're the ones who will build an average physique because they've never looked at anything at all. You know, they've never had anyone teach them why this form is bad, or this machine is kind of useless when you're mixing it with the other machine. They just don't know, bro. They just don't know. And just a simple like explanation why you actually need like guidance and, I don't know, just investing in yourself, you know, on these like harder things. It's like, imagine yourself, I don't know, going to a doctor's office for the first time, you know, and you go there to get checked up. You have some kind of injury or something. You go there, and first problem, you don't even know where their like clinic is. You don't even know. You go in that like big old house and you don't find anything. You run up and down the stairs, you don't find anything. It's just like you don't know where it is. And then once you finally find it, then the receptionist is gonna ask you for some ID, for like some specific, I don't know what, some specific identification. And sometimes, man, you don't even know what that is. Like, seriously, if they're gonna ask you, do you have MSA or LDD like card, bro, you think, what the hell is even that? I just made that up, so you don't even need to Google it, but just something like that, right? And when it's the first time you do that, you think like, what the hell is even that? And then it's kind of awkward. You have to like wait, and she has to explain it to you. Then you have to call your parents, say like, oh, do I have an LDD or MSA card or something like that? And then they don't know it either. And when you would look back, and then you're at the point of like, okay, you're after the point of going to the doctor, you're just outside, you're ready to go home. That's when you kind of realize, okay, that could have been like so much easier. When I go back and like I'd see my past self walk in there, I could have just told him, yo, the apartment is on the third floor, right? And he just didn't have to like run around those like 30 minutes, you know. Then when a receptionist asks him what kind of card he has, you just say, oh yeah, you have an LDD card. Just say that, and then boom, like you saved yourself so much time, and you didn't have to figure out everything yourself. And that's just a simple example, right? There are so many things that you learn so often, right? Some so simple things, like riding a bike for the first time, learning how to wheelie, learning how to whatever, like riding a motorcycle, for example. There are so many things that when you do it for like a longer time, you know, when you could just go back in time and tell your younger self, yo, this is how you do it, this is why, that's how you don't lose balance or something like that. He's gonna save so much time, so much, in some cases even years, or maybe he wouldn't even get it at all if you didn't show him. And that's why investing in yourself is so important, because there are other people who have done the exact thing that you've been doing. They had the exact struggle that you had, but then you are basically their younger self, and they can teach you the exact fixes to your problems, because they know your struggle, and they've been there, bro. They figured it all out, and now they're the teacher and you're the student. And just like how easily teach your younger self like how to do that and that. They can also teach you easily how you can do that. For example, investing, for example, like making music, just guidance on everyday life, you know. That's the power of being able to invest in yourself. You know, just knowing what you want and not really going cheap. Because honestly, let's fucking be honest. Cheap courses are bullshit. Like half of them are just like these scam websites who are just, oh yeah, invest in my course. They upload a couple of videos like this one and say, oh yeah, that's great. You could find it on YouTube, bro. It's like nothing special. But those courses, or those, like, not even courses, those one-on-one calls, those one-on-one coaching, those are the ones who get you the most results, because they see exactly what kind of struggles you have. You like show them everything what you're dealing with, and they know. They fucking know, because they've achieved that. It's like learning a backflip. It's like you could never do a backflip. You just learned one like in a 2 months. Let's say 2 months, okay? And you had all these struggles, and you landed on your, I don't know, your neck a few times. But then imagine just after those 2 months you can finally do a backflip, and just with just a snap you have to learn it all again. It would take you like 1 week. Not even 1 week, bro. It would take you so little. And you know that's true. Because when you know exactly what kind of flaws you have, it's an easy fix. It's an easy fix for someone who already went through that. And that's also why I would invest a little bit more into one-on-one coaching. You know? Because they can see what you've been doing wrong. Because you're also doing something right. If I'm just recording a video like this and just speaking, I'm kind of speaking to my younger self, right? I'm talking about all the possible problems and giving you a solution. If you do one-on-one coaching, by the way, I'm not even bullshitting you here or something like that. I don't even have like one-on-one coaching. I'm just saying that because I know how useful it is. So I'm not just trying to promote my product here or something. If you do that, all these other problems are just completely meaningless. You know, they can only focus on your problems, and you will save even more time. And also, many people are doing this like they're so confident in their abilities. They're saying, okay, if I achieve what you want, you pay the price. If I don't, you don't pay the price. You just get the fucking thing for free. That's how confident they are. And at first you might think, oh, it's just a scam, it's something like that. But then when you've really experienced, or not even experienced, just know how quickly you learn and how easily sometimes you can learn, then you really think, okay, I can understand why they are so confident. Because it's really just that one thing for you where you think like, oh, what am I even doing wrong? Like, am I not doing everything perfect? Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Why is this not working? I'm doing it like all the others are doing. Why is mine not working? And then you go on like a call with like some guy, and they're telling you, oh yeah, you don't have that thing installed. You just install it and suddenly, boom, everything explodes. It's like, it's so blatantly obvious when somebody tells you, right? So I hope this helped you out. Invest in yourself, bro. Cooler videos are coming in the future where I like talk about more like nature, just exploring, you know what I'm saying. Take care, boys. This is where most people stop, and this is where they don't win. Goodbye.